Hi again, and welcome back to the Country Breakout Show, and I'm your host, J.K. Coltrain, and this is our special CRS edition, so we have a few friends dropping by to say hello, and I'm proud to welcome in Donna Cunningham and a friend, Alan Karl, to our show. They've got a new duet out that's doing quite well. We're going to play for you here in a little bit, and so we'll talk about them just a little bit. I know Alan, I just recently met Donna, but Alan's a good guy. Matter of fact, that's his motto: the good guy in a black hat, and he forgot his hat.
Yeah.
But Alan, he's pretty well known. He's been around a long time, and I know he's in the Traditional Country Hall of Fame, and he's also, I think, are you not in Native American?
Native American Hall of Fame.
I thought so, because we're both of Cherokee descent. My grandmother was Cherokee. I don't know where you inherited. You're from both sides?
Yeah,
both sides.
My grandfather and grandmother.
Right.
I'm Seminole.
You are really? You're a Buckeye Indian.
Yeah. You got to watch them. You got to watch them.
I do know that that was home. Ohio is home to you?
Yes.
Because I know you currently live in Lucasville. I was raised, I was born in Columbus, Ohio, but when I was 6 years old, we moved to West Virginia. But I still got 2 exes and 3 houses in Ohio. There's somebody else's name now. There's somebody else's name. My house is in the middle of somewhere in Ohio, and somebody else's name now. They went the same way as the Cars did, but you know that's a whole show in itself.
That's a show in itself, right?
But the one helped me write a lot of good songs, so that's a plus. Right?
Yeah, just like Hank Williams.
Yeah, that's it. Where do the songs come from? They're all written from the heart.
There you go.
But anyway, they were doing real well. They've been burning up the European charts, and they did a tour of Europe, I know, in 2012.
Yes, we did.
And you want to tell, I don't know where all you went. I know you
Oh, my goodness.
Denmark.
Well, I started off in England, and then Donna joined me in Dublin, Ireland. And then we went from Ireland. We did shows in Ireland. We did the Sean Brady Irish Connection. Then we went on to Austria. We did shows there. Germany and Spain.
Oh, so, it's like he drug you around all over the world.
Oh, she had the time of her life.
I did.
Were you a world traveler before that? Or is that all new?
I'd been to Kentucky.
There you go. There you go.
And that was Southern Kentucky.
That's some introduction into the business. Here we go. We're going to Denmark and Sweden and in Ireland. Okay, all in a week.
Yeah,
that's whirlwind tours, right?
That was fun.
But I'm trying to remember. I can't remember the name of all the songs. You had to help me out with it. But I see your names all over the charts, both individually and as a duet. And you were telling me earlier, and this is pretty awesome stuff. What about the country song?
Yes, we recorded a gospel song, "Jesus Heard Every Word," and it was #1 on the European country music charts. And very few, I forget, there's just maybe 1 or 2 that's ever gone to #1 on those charts in the countryside, you know, especially it being a gospel.
Yeah, that is
so
awesome.
We were proud of that.
Because I just promoted a song from the Bellamy Brothers, which is a gospel song, when they were complaining because they could not make it on the country charts.
Well, 211 and 212, it was the #1 gospel duet on Music Review, or...
That's right.
Confused.
That's right. The Music Review, and also, well, it was in Indie World. My gosh, it was all over the place. It hit #1 in quite a few different charts. And being a gospel song in the country charts, you know, you don't often see that. You don't see it a lot.
I know. I've recorded a few gospel songs. I never once saw them on the country charts. I got to say, but that's awesome, awesome. And like I say, the name of the duet is that we're going to play for you here in a minute. It's called
Ain't That a Lovin' Shame?
Ain't That a Lovin' Shame? Who wrote that one?
That was written by Tom Payton and
Tom Payton.
A couple other.
Payton plays music. I've cut in a few of their songs. Yeah.
Well, let me tell you something about that. That was actually pitched to George Jones and Tammy Wynette, and they turned it down.
Wow, I can see them
they
doing
both liked it, but there was something else going on there.
Tammy didn't turn it down.
No, Tammy didn't turn it down.
Sure.
George had to turn it down. Let me put it that way. But anyway, that's the story we've gotten. And here it came out, presented to us, and we both liked it. We were at Tom Payton's house going over his catalog, which is 10 miles long.
I know.
And anyway, he said, this is a good song, so we agreed.
That's great. Tom is an awesome writer and a good person.
He's
which you
fantastic.
just like Jerry Foster, who did the other song. Sure as I'm standing here, was that?
Yeah, Sure as
Jerry
I'm
Foster.
standing here.
And we just spent last Sunday with Jerry. He's just a sweetheart. He's a great guy.
Nut.
Yeah.
He is a nut.
But I wish everyone there were more nuts like Jerry. We'd be a lot better world, probably.
Yeah.
There's some good people in the business. I shouldn't say that, but
Well,
they're not full of themselves. They're just normal people.
Yeah.
You speak to them, they'll speak back. I mean,
it's wonderful the friends that we have in country music, And Donna and I are very proud to have so many friends, like yourself, for instance.
Well, thank you much. I'm glad to be on that list.
Well, you are.
Like I say, you'd never meet a nicer person.
Yeah, Steve Riley, and Roy, oh my gosh.
Riley's over there behind the camera. So, that's why he's calling him out. Yeah. And Roy, we won't forget Roy Squirvitz. By the way, this show is brought to you each week in part by Country Entertainment USA. Find him on the internet at countryentertainmentusa.com. Did I get that right? Yeah.
Yeah, we're proud of that magazine too.
Yeah.
They don't want me to do commercials. They said you got the voice for it, but you stutter too much.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. But anyway, we're going to play your song. I got to ask one more question. I always ask everybody to come on the show because it's one I always want to know as a fan. I'm an artist, but I'm also a fan. I always want to know, how did you get started in this business? When did your so-called break come? When did you make the decision?
Let me have Donna take that
Can
one.
you answer that one?
What was your very late in life.
You were a late bloomer.
Late bloomer. Well, no, I always sang, but I just never.
Thought of it as a profession.
I raised family first.
Okay.
Raised my family first, and it all started with NBRN, and they started playing my music, and then they introduced me to Marty Martell, and then Marty Martell said, "There's a gentleman would like to do a duet with you." Called Alan, and it's just all kind of steamrolled from there.
That's great.
That's how it happened.
So a lot of ladies in the business do it backwards. They have a career, then they put their career on hold to raise a family, then they come back. So you just raised a family first, got that out of the way, and now you're ready to perform. And I got to say, it's an awesome duet, and she's doing great. I mean, you'll see her name all over the charts, and along with Alan. So be sure and check that out. And on the internet, you are Alan Karl Productions, LLC.com, and your site is at
DonnaCmusic.com.
DonnaCmusic.com. And I cheat. I go to TraditionalCountryOpry.com and click on their picture, and it goes right to their website. So I don't have to memorize all that. But anyways, I'm proud to say that they're in the Traditional Country Opry, and real pleasure to work with them. I can't say enough about them. And now we're going to play their song for you, and we'll be right back. Bye-bye.